talking about the fact that she shouldn't have talked. Of course, some of us have said, look, even this law, this rule that says a core member should not talk, I think is outdated. But let's even say, okay, you want to punish her, you give her 3 months or give her whatever extra in this thing. But I think it's worth it. What she said is worth it. What's coming out? But it has just explained. If I were the one in the position of the NYC, whatever, and then the president himself and all, the first thing that should occur to you is the fact that these kids are suffering. Someone, core members were collecting 33,000 5 years ago or thereabout. Even if it was 3 years ago, the way things have changed between 3 years ago and now, can you compare what the life that someone that was there 3-4 years ago, the life that I was living, and someone who is a core member now? And so the first thing you should look at is the fact that this girl is this SOS, save our soul, that he this SOS that this girl is sending out is for government to look at itself and take redress. The first thing you should know is that this girl is representing so many who are struggling to use what they have, what you are giving them to survive. 33,000 is small. You stopped giving subsidy. So you have more money. You are giving more money to state, and federal also has more money. Yet you are not spending as if you are any more money than when Buhari was there. Buhari was carrying the burden of paying for subsidy, and he had to somehow, subsidize in quote Naira also, so that things could go smoothly for Nigeria, so that inflation would not be so hard. But you came in and said no, it can't be sustained. Fine. So you now have more money. Then how long after, several months after you have agreed and all that, core members are still collecting 33,000. Even federal government staff, I don't know if it has changed this month or last month, but I hear that it's 45,000 that they are just adding to their money and nothing more. What are you doing with money? Under Buhari was doing more infrastructure, was more involved in infrastructure. We could see it was visible everywhere. It was taking on some giant things. So it's not as if you're taking more giant things than Buhari. What is it that is making you not pay core members? They are 77,000 naira. Why are they still earning 33,000? I think this is what is more important, and this is the lesson we should take away from what this girl is saying. No matter what, whether you like it, whether you decide to discipline her and give her maybe extra months in school or whatever, I don't think it's wise. But even if you decide to discipline her for talking as a paramilitary, okay, fine. But have you taken the lesson at all? She makes a lot of sense. She's just helping you to know what is happening to our youth.
So these soldiers were executed by ISWAP in a very gruesome video.
Yeah, that's another one. And indeed, Tinubu and his regime, who have shown that they are deaf, dumb to the right reasonings or good reasonings. They believe that if you, for any reason, if you are condemning them, it is simply because you don't like them. It is not because they are not doing well, because to them, they are doing well. They keep telling everybody that he's making decisions that ordinarily, other people couldn't make. And he's doing it to save Nigeria, save you. Meanwhile, Tinubu has borrowed more than all the past governments combined together. He has printed more money as well, by the way. So the inflation and the hyperinflation you are dealing with in that contraption, it is, they're like his own creation. So, like that lady asked, where is the money? There must be money saved from all of this. You said you are giving them all money, right? More money now. So how come that up till now, the states, the federal government, none of them has actually paid any of this minimum wage? And why? Even Lagos, who has all the money, They've told people that they have increased their own to 80,000 and others, right? They haven't paid this money. Like, Tifnubu, I mean, the Tifnubu's speakers, they keep saying Tifnubu has given local governments autonomy. The local governments are collecting their money now. That is not true. Even till now. So they have been, I mean, it's crazy though, right? Because there are those who help them push all these lies. And that's the problem. You see, when you are lying to people, you are reminded never to lie to yourself, okay? Because if you're lying to other people, you shouldn't lie to yourself. Lying to yourself is one of the biggest injustice anybody can do to himself. So that means is that when you see what is wrong and you continue to paint it not that bad or good, so that simply means you will never see any motivation or have any motivation at all to change what is wrong or fix it. You won't. And that is the problem. They have no intention of actually correcting anything. They are telling themselves that they are doing so well, they are doing great, only those who didn't like them, you know, this and that. But 4 years is going to be here and it's going to be gone soon. And of course, they have already started their 2027 charade. The place where Atiku said he has now announced, you know that Atiku has announced a coalition. But the same coalition seems to have run into a storming water, just like that. Because Atiku still want to contest election in 2027 against Tifnubu. And right now, they are already pushing the agenda of zoning, no zoning. Who is going to be the presidential candidate? Who is going to be the vice? And all other talks, right? You remember that Gudaji, that former House of Representative member. When I actually saw the video, it's the former, I was like, oh, that guy from Kazaure represents, his name is Kazaure Gudaji, Abi, something like that. I mean, Gudaji Kazaure, representing Kazaure Federal Constituency. It's like, you know, representing your forefathers at the Federal House of Assembly, Federal, House of Representatives. So when they say it's a former, I was like, okay, who is now representing Kazaure? Anyway, he has made a public announcement that he has now left APC, for Atiku's coalition. Coalition. Watch this.
So today I visited our father, His Excellency Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. I visited him because of the Nigerian problem we are facing now. Politically, all the northern elders and leaders, we gathered and have a meeting before meeting him, so that let all our politicians come together to find a lasting solution. Because most of our elected people, they abandoned us, they abandoned all what we are trying to make this country great. Many of our problems that we already talk about it or we reveal it in the previous administration, none of it was executed. We have nobody in this country that will say we didn't expose corruptions, we didn't talk about corruption, and this government promised it will continue investigating what will be in the future. And up to now, nothing happened. Nobody invited me, nobody called me, nobody know whether I am existing or not. So that is why we cooperate to call all our patriotic politicians to come and join one way. And we are here waiting for the insurrection of the northern Nigeria and the Nigerians in general, those who are patriotics and looking for a Nigerian progress we are ready to follow wherever they carry us. We are ready to go. We don't care with any party. We are here for the main project of how to save the country. So wherever our elders carry us, we are ready to follow them. This is the reason I visited my father to come and do fasting greeting to him, and he received me with respect, like as a son, and I am grateful for what he said, because he is not thinking for himself. He's thinking for a Nigerian people. And whoever think for Nigerian people, he is the person that we're supposed to put him on the front. Because Nigerian people first, Nigerian people second, Nigerian people third. And we are ready to serve the country in one way or the other. So this journey of all our political elders.
It is smoke Igbo. It is taking the
of our greedy leaders. Oh, Thunder, where are you? This is the time you are supposed to strike, so that you eliminate all of them, so that you have peace in our nation. Or join them in one aeroplane, so that it will crash land in the course of their journey.
Thank you. That's a Gudaji, Kazaure. You know, is a popular face. One big clown, right? He used to be House of Representative member. He said that he discovered, right, that over $250 billion was looted under Bukwari, and he had evidence where Emefiole, he pointed at Emefiole, and he said if the EFCC invited him, he will release the names of these people who looted over $250 billion. He also said he knows where they are keeping the money. And that's why in that interview, he said nobody contacted him, nobody reached out to him, despite the fact that the government claiming to be fighting corruption. That's a Gudaji. On the issue of 30 days rant challenge, right? I once told you that people should keep it coming. You should keep them coming, you know, make as many videos as you can, because somehow this period will become history. And when it's become history, so that nobody will rewrite the history, that is why you have to keep keeping them coming. And that's what Mr. Funny says too, isn't it?
Nigerians, don't let anybody gaslight you. Don't let anybody discourage you for this 30 days rant challenge. Don't let anybody will go tell you, say, he's not working, he's not going to work. Why are you ranting? Don't let anybody, in fact, as a matter of fact, increase the volume, increase the tempo. If you do one video a day about the rant, do 4. Do 4. You know what people they pass through? Person go come out now, what they say, why are you there? Don't allow anybody to gaslight you. People are passing through a lot. It good make you record all this history. Make we know, say, in 2025, Nigerian youths took it upon themselves, or Nigerians took it upon themselves to rant about the hardship in Nigeria. You go there recorded. As a matter of fact, people that are tech inclined, maybe they put out for Google. Yes, maybe when they document them, they see all those things where they happen for Nigeria 2025, see what happen. Because you know they tell something will begin to happen again though. So we day here 2023. Person come out, tell us say na him build Lagos. Lagos that has been capital since 1975 to 1991. Person come out in 2023, tell us say na him build. We shock. Nigerians begin they come out their head. we no get as what take defend them. They tell us say in build Lagos. He good as with the record abo. He good as with the record because you don't go before you know it now. Person go come out in 2030. Come out tell us now me build Nigeria. And we not go fit come off our head. If you tell us different things where we know if we know say tell us say Nigeria, I mean build I build Nigeria. Good as with the record that the record this 30 days challenge. In fact, as a matter of fact, I think we are not even doing enough. We are not doing enough. Make youths get youth diary online and offline. Youth diary. They go begin to write the names of the people where they at the end of affair. Now they write their names, they write their position, they write their responsibilities. Starting from the head. All the people where join hand, they make us they pass through this hardship. Just write name. Malamed Tinubu. Position. President. Responsibility. Inflicting hardship on Nigerians. Inflation. Cost of living high. Just the right there. Another person, Shetima. Position. Arguably vice president. Responsibility. Keeping quiet. Another person. Reno Omokiri. Social media gaslighter. Responsibility. Changing the narrative and blocking the intelligence. The plenty will bring out catalog where our children could read in future. At least when they see what we do. You know, say today now with the talk, say our fathers did not do enough. Now it's time for us. We will write down. They go tell us that they build Nigeria. We go shock whether we live for Ghana before.
Right. So you should keep doing it, okay? You should keep putting these things out. And that's why I have Mayegun's diary political. So that our own children, right, they are never going to sing the praises of these criminals that they will later call heroes, our heroes past. Nigeria no get heroes past, so now criminal where they no cash, we no go jail. And then they call heroes past in that contraption. You no get heroes past. Because when you begin to dig into what your heroes, those they claim to be your heroes past, when you begin to dig into what they did, you realize that they contributed greatly, right, to these sorry states that contraption is right now. You don't get heroes past on a criminal, we don't go jail past. I mean, so the past criminals, we don't go jail. Now they call your heroes past. Because one day they are going to call with a weak heroes past too. And this druggy Kolu would also love to be called heroes past someday. These are not heroes. These are villains. And these are pure enemies of the people. Put that out there for your children to know, okay? In the case of who is the Emir of Kano, 2 days ago, I shared with you the convocation in Calabar University, University of Calabar, UNICAL, where the supposed Emir of Kano Arcade, Ado Bayero, was presenting himself, or he represented himself as the Emir of Kano admin. Meanwhile, the Emir of Kano admin, which is the Sanusi guy. Now, for those of you who might not really understand this, okay, in Kano, they have two emirs. So the first emir was put in place because he was about to be arrested for corruption. So politically, so they had to quickly shield him and make him an emir so that his fight can become the fight of the Kano people. They shielded him. He was never among those to become emir that year. Sanusi, that's his name. That was when the relationship between the guy who made him the emir, Kwakwansop, and that of his successor, Gandola, was still cordial.